Alright guys, today we have a comparison review. We're going to do a comparison with the Shimano Curado K bait casting reel versus the 13 Fishing Concept Z. Both of these reels came out in ICAST 2017. Both of these made a lot of noise because Shimano has a big fan base, especially with the Curado motto. And 13 Fishing made a lot of noise because of the new technology they implemented in this specific reel called Concept Zero Bearing, which means it uses no ball bearings like a traditional reel, for example like the Shimano. It uses space-age polymer material to replace those ball bearings. Therefore you get no corrosion, no loss of performance from debris. It's smoother, it's quieter, and it's supposed to cast further according to 13 Fishing. I am going to pick a winner at the end of the video, and hopefully this review will help you guys out if you're on the fence between these two specific models. I'm going to go over the specs that apply to the type of fishing I like to do. If you've been following my videos or following my YouTube channel, you guys know that majority of fishing I like to do is wade fishing. Let's talk about looks. Looks can be subjective, and believe me, there's no difference with this specific reel here. This bright orange, it really does pop the color. Honestly, it doesn't bother me much. I like it. It looks great with that contrast in black. Perhaps 13 Fishing is more aiming towards the younger generation of anglers out there. I don't know, but I've had a couple of anglers walk up to me and ask me what type of reel this was because they said they never seen an orange reel before. And you know, it's like I said, it doesn't really bother me with the color too much. Now, if it was like chartreuse, then yeah, it probably wouldn't. That'd probably bother me. With the Shimano Curado K, color wise, I mean, it's pretty subtle. It looks black almost, but it's actually a really dark green. Contrast as well with this gunmetal handle. Has those gold accents on it with the white lettering. It's a really nice subtle color. Ball bearing wise, 0 ball bearings, 6+1. Weight wise, the Shimano Curado K is a little bit heavier because it is a little bit bigger of a reel, height and width wise. It comes at 7.6 ounces. The 13 Fishing Concept Z comes in at 6.4 ounces, which is more than an ounce lighter than the Shimano. And believe me guys, it does make a difference. I do feel that difference, especially when I'm out in the waters wade fishing, casting hundreds of times with artificials. And another nice thing is it's the profile. It's a little bit smaller than the Shimano Curado K, so therefore it fits my palm better. Whereas the Shimano Curado K, it's a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier. It doesn't fit as flush in my palm. Drag system wise, the 13 Fishing Concept Z has a drag system called the Bulldog Drag. Comes in at 22 pounds. Honestly, that's pretty massive for this little small bait casting reel, and that's pretty impressive in my opinion. And the Shimano Curado K comes in at 11 pounds. I've hooked up with upper slot redfish with this reel without any issues. 11 pounds, honestly, in my opinion, is good enough for 99.99% of anglers out there. Gear ratio, the 13 Concept Z, I have this in the left-handed retrieve. Unfortunately, it only comes in that 7.3:1 gear ratio, as the Shimano Curado K does in left-handed retrieve. It comes in 6, 7, and 8 gear ratios, while the 13 Fishing Concept Z it's only available in the 7.3 in the left-handed retrieve. But it does come in 6, 7, 8. Also, specifically, it comes in 6.6, 7.3, 8.1 in the right-handed retrieve. Line capacity wise, the 13 Fishing Concept Z, according to their website, you can put 12 pounds of mono, 135 yards, I believe. Yeah, 12 pounds, 135 yards. So that's equivalent to, what is that, 12 pounds? That's like 50, diameter wise, about 50-pound braid. Probably around 135 yards. I have 30 pounds of Power Pro braid spooled up here, and I only have 150 yards, and it looks like I can fit much more. Let's see if I can get that focused there. It looks like I can fit a little bit more. I just purchased that 150 yard pack that you can purchase at Dick's Sporting Goods, and I spooled it all on here without any issues. And the Shimano, it's rated at 30 pounds, or excuse me, the line capacity is 30 pounds, 190 yards. Same with this. It might look a little thicker just because this line is older. It's probably a little bit more puffy, but I have 150 yards. Also, just purchased a 150 yard, 30 pound Power Pro pack from Dick's and spooled it up here without any issues. Let's talk about durability. The Shimano Curado K, honestly guys, this thing is a tank. I've dunked this, oh my gosh, countless of times. I mean, every time I go wade fishing with this sees the water. And I have no issues with it. I mean, I think I need to clean it a little bit. It is making a little bit of noise, as you can hear it. Let's see. But when I come home, I just rinse it down with water, and I've had no issues. It's a tank. If I can describe this in anything, this is a tank. The 13 Fishing Concept Z, I haven't had it as long, obviously, since it came out later, but I did take this out a few times, and here's a quick video of me dunking it in the water. As you can see, I've dunked this in that little video, but I've dunked this many times in the water. I've taken this out probably about a good 7 times. I rinse it down with water when I get home. I haven't even oiled it yet. I've had no issues, no lockups. It's been great so far. It has that Ocean Armor 2 saltwater protection process, so it's designed for the saltwater guys, for the type of fishing I like to do. Price, let's talk about price. Price is it's obviously, it's going to affect a lot of people's purchasing decisions. The Shimano Curado K comes in at $179.99. I feel like that's a really good price for all the reel that you're getting here. The 13 Fishing Concept Z comes in at $199.99, pretty much 200 bucks. For $199.99, I think it's a little bit high, but I understand, 13 Fishing has new technology that they put into this, and they feel like that's $199 is a good price for this reel. Let's talk about castability. When I wade fish, I need to cast out pretty far because I'm trying to hit different currents, and I'm moving all around the place. And my Shimano Curado K has been great. It casts really well. I have no complaints. I'm able to hit targets that I need to hit, especially out in the waters. My 13 Fishing Concept Z, honestly guys, this bad boy really casts out really far. Most likely it's probably because that new Concept zero bearing technology. I'm able, honestly, I feel like I can cast this a little bit further than the Shimano Curado K. I don't have specific numbers, unfortunately. There's been tests on YouTube that have proven that this does cast a little bit further, and I agree with it. I'm able to cast just a little bit more further with this, and I'm enjoying it very, very much. A lot of people have been talking about the Concept Zero making a lot of noise because of that new Concept Zero bearing, but honestly guys, I haven't heard any noise of what they're talking about. I mean, it does make noise just like any reel out in the market, but it's a different type of noise, and I'm assuming that's probably because of the new Concept Zero bearing, the space age polymer material that they use in replace of ball bearings. It doesn't have that traditional reel sound like for example, like the Shimano. If you can hear it here, you can tell there's ball bearings in here. I mean that's what all my other reels sound like this. Whereas the Concept Z, it's a different sound, but it's pretty cool. It's very quiet. it just has that different sound to it. It's not an annoying sound. It's not a bad sound. It's just different, and I think it has to do with the technology they put into it. And I've had no other issues. I mean, when I cast, you can hear the brake system, just like you hear the brake system on the Shimano Curado K. So I'm not sure exactly what the other comparison reviews or the people that reviewed this specific reel, what kind of noise they're talking about. They might have a defective reel, I don't know. You know, I've had no issues with my 13 Fishing Concept Z reel so far. It's been smooth, it's quiet, it's been great. I mean, I can't complain. Now, if I only had a choice to pick one, which one would I pick? And guys, this may surprise you, but if I had a choice of only one bait casting reel, I would pick the 13 Concept Z. I'm probably going to make a lot of you Shimano guys mad. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Shimano fan too. All my spinning reels are all Shimano. I even purchased the new Sustain model that just came out, the 5000 model. I love Shimano, I love the company, I love the products they use. Heck, even my road bike has Shimano components on it. I mean, I'm a big Shimano fan, but for the type of fishing and the weight and the new technology, because I'm all about new technology, I think this is the way to go right now. And if you're on the fence about which reel that you want to get, I know this is bad to say, but I suggest you purchase the 13 Concept Z from a big box retailer like Dick's, Cabela's, Bass Pro Shop, that have a good return policy. If you're not happy with it, then get the Curado K. You can't go wrong with it. So guys, I hope this review helps you if you're on the fence between these two specific reels. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. If this is the first time you've seen my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out, and I'm going to try to bring you more reviews in the future. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.